Okay, folks, Mike's Instant Movie Review just saw a movie called Night Patrol, which is kind of a on the nose title for a big aspect of the movie. I guess I can't really review this movie without revealing a lot of the premise. So basically, it is LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department, are they have a special unit called the Night Patrol, which are vampires. Wow. So basically, what you do to make a vampire movie for the last however many years is you just take some aspect of society, some group of society, maybe that people aren't inclined to like anyway, and you just make them vampires. Even the great Lost Boys, you take a bunch of bullies, teenage boy bullies, and you make them vampires. And here, Los Angeles, you make these LAPD night patrol guys, vampires, and we're off to the races. I did like some aspects of this film, and I'll tell you what I liked first. I liked the score, which is the music, not the songs. Not so, there was plenty of rap songs in this movie, but a lot of the score, I thought was really good. In fact, I even hung around during the credits to wait to see who did the score, and it had some very vague name, copyright music administration or copyright administration services. So I looked it up online, but the name was so vague. It's like, is this just a fucking, what do you call it? Oh God, I'm tired. What's that word? You know what I mean? Just a thing. Oh, stock music. Is it just stock? What's wrong with my lips? I had some chocolate. Do I still have chocolate on my lips? In any event, what else did I like? The graphics or the special effects, as it were, the kills were fine. The vampire stuff was fine. Here's to you. What did I not like is probably the real equation. For about the first hour of this movie, I was really with it. Maybe the movie's a little too long at an hour and 45 minutes. But being honest, I had seen a full other movie before this one. It was called Dead Man's whatever the fuck. Dead Man's whatever. Dead Man's something. Um, so I was basically double dutying, seeing two movies in one night back to back. This was the second one. I will have a review of Dead Man's Watch or Dead Man's something, whatever it was. But this one, so I guess I got in there a little tired. I did see, pretty much the whole movie. I did take a facility break at one point, which I think was a good idea. And but here's what I didn't like. The dialogue was pretty horrible. A lot of, dare I say, F words, N words especially, and S words, and shit. That was a line that was used in this movie a lot, and shit. And it's just, when you see a movie, especially a horror film, you know that the filmmakers are not good dialogue writers when the F bomb, the fuck word, is used repeatedly. Fucking, fuck, and shit. And look, I can swear with the best of them, but most people can't. Like, even most great actors sound like idiots when they swear. They don't put any gusto behind it. It just sounds like they're going through the motions. So the dialogue was piss poor, I would say. I would say on an A to F scale, the dialogue in this movie was probably an F. Phil Brooks, CM Punk for the wrestling fans, is in this movie. I didn't think he did bad. I didn't think he did great. I thought he was good. I don't think he had much to work with. He had a lot of lines and a lot of scenes, but I don't think his character or any. This is the biggest problem with this movie, and it's one of those things where you want movies to be different. You want movies to kind of be unique, and this one is unique. I'll give that as a positive for this movie. It's unique, but structurally, it's very unclear who is the rooting interest in this film. Who are we supposed to be behind? The one kid, the kid who's like kind of, I guess he's a Crip, meaning he wears blue. Are we supposed to be cheering for him? But he's kind of a coward. Like, he sees his chick, his girl, that's a blood. So they have like this whole Romeo and Juliet, Bloods and Crips romance. God damn it. Did I start doing this video with this fucking chocolate embedded in my lip? And have I just been doing, or is it just, my lip is like fucking weird colored now. God damn it all to hell. I had a Monster Energy drink, orange, and I don't know if that discolored my lip or if I definitely had a trail mix. In any event, now my lip is discolored. So they have this Romeo and Juliet thing going on, which is kind of lame, to be honest with you. And the kid is kind of a coward. And then he goes looking like the LAPD kill his girl. So he goes and finds his girl. Of course, his girl was a blood. So he has to go through the enemy neighborhood and find her brother, who's like, you love it on my sister, boy? You know, just dumb shit. And just, well, no, because your sister's dead. Because I watched the LAPD kill your sister and I just ran. And I had my mom's Zulu fucking ring to scare off the evil vampire cop. So, you know what I mean? Too many mojos. When you have too many elements, you have the corrupt LAPD, you have vampires, you have Zulu stuff, all these things. Too many mojos, too many things going on. And who is the rooting interest is very unclear. I think it's supposed to be this kid, but he's really not likable. And the actor is kind of just going through the motions of just hard-assing every face he does. It's just scowling, but yet his character is kind of a coward, so it doesn't make much sense that he's scowling. He's a coward until the end. So it's... what the fuck? His mom character is kind of interesting, but even she says "and shit" a lot. It's just dumb. It's like everybody looks like an idiot in this movie. The cops look like assholes. The gangbangers look like idiots. Everyone looks like a fucking idiot or an asshole or both. And I just, why watch this movie? And there was about 6 or 7 other people in the cinema. And I kind of waited, you know, because most people were like sitting there and they're leaving and they're kind of grumble fucking the movie as people are leaving. Like it seemed like an audience that on this Wednesday evening, they wanted to enjoy a good horror film. And they sat through it because there was enough there to watch it, but it was just enough to kind of be pissed that the movie was better. And one lady, I overheard her saying as she grumbled her way out of the theater, "This is so bad, but they'll probably make a sequel." You know, what's his name? Dulmert Mulrooney. There's like 2 actors with the same name that are floating around from the 90s, like mid 90s, late 90s guys that are still floating around. Delbert Mulrooney was in this thing as like kind of a ghost father. That's another element of this movie, like dead fathers. Like everyone's got a dead father in this movie. And it's like, okay, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, now we got Oedipus, we got dead fathers, we got zombies, we got fucking vampires that are kind of werewolves, but they're not. And what the fuck? It's just stacks of shit piled on top of each other. And the best thing was this fucking score, which apparently was just, as far as I can tell, done by stock music. That's the term I was looking for. STOCK, stock. But you have to give it up to somebody. I think the director's name was Ryan something or other. If he's the one that chose the stock music, he did an excellent job on that score, on the score. Any effing way, any fucking way. You can watch Mike Messier, you can watch Disregard the Vampire, a Mike Messier documentary, which is basically an hour shorter than this catastrophe of a film and a lot better. You can watch that free here on Vimeo or YouTube. Disregard the Vampire, a Mike Messier documentary. I guarantee you it's more entertaining than the stack of shit that I just sat through for an hour and 45 minutes. What else? I don't know. Mike Messier art on TikTok and Instagram, MikeMessier.com. I'll do a review of the other movie that I saw. It was kind of like a big movie festival for me tonight, and I just have mixed reviews on everything.